What's up, guys? So, long hiatus. I'm gonna get this last minute video out. I'm just gonna go straight to it. Enjoy this nice mountain. Look at this mountains, man. That's so cool. Enjoy the music. Enjoy the mountains right here. Right, going through Hukui. Really cool prefecture. But anyway, so I'm gonna tell you straight out. The beginning of this. Who am I leading? All right, a lot of favorites here. Kenney, Volkov, Khabib, Ankalaev, Murphy. I'm even leaning towards Tuivasa. In the matchup of Malkoun versus Haas, I'm actually leaning Malkoun. And against even Whittaker versus Cannonier, been big on Cannonier. He was an underdog a lot of times, and he hadn't disappointed me yet. I'm still riding with him. I still think Whittaker could get them. But let's talk about this. I say parlay these. You can put two people in a parlay. Don't necessarily bet all of them. I think this is another crazy card, man. But anyway, look, Nathaniel Wood versus Casey Kenney. Casey 4-1 in the UFC, right? Wrestling against Ray Borg, right? We're seeing this great showing. Body kicks against Alateng. That was a great fight. I love watching that one. Only lost against Jojua, but there's no shame in that. He's a wrestling machine. You can see that, and he still hung with him. He'd get taken down, he'd try to get back up, but really, wash, rinse, repeat, right? Just keep doing it. There's no shame in that, right? So, Wood is well-rounded too, though. I think, he's got the boxing, he's got the wrestling, he's got sub-skills. And he outclassed Castaneda, showed some improved kicking, right? He could go with the boxing, so he's showing a kickboxing game, right? Super fun fight. I'm really looking forward to it, but I think Kenney has the upper level abilities in general, right? They're really well-rounded. Wood could mix it up, though, right? It's a closer fight than the odds show. Let's be honest. Could make it up, he could make. I think Kenney's just coming off that particular performance without cutting weight this time as his catch weight. He looks solid and thick at the face-offs. I just feel I don't know why people keep painting it as Kenney's only route is getting it to the ground, subbing him. I don't know. Look what he did against Alateng. Alateng was primarily a wrestler, right? But, of course, Wood is a horse of different color, right? It's a different fighter. But, I think that we could see a straight-up kickboxing match, some scrambles perhaps. But I see Kenney getting a nice decision. I think good cardio, good conditioning, really improved striking. He just mixed it up really well. And I think, Wood could get caught too. Let's go, how about Ankalaev versus Kutalaba? We scheduled so many times, we gotta have our fingers crossed that this goes off without a hitch, right? Ankalaev is well-rounded, right? He dominated Paul Craig until the last moment, losing that triangle choke, man. But Paul Craig, man, great submission skills. It's really cool, right? But anyway, I just feel there's no shame in that, right? And I think Kutalaba will choke him out. I don't think he's gonna do that. Kutalaba is not gonna do that to him, right? Kutalaba uses his pressure, throwing bombs in the first round. But he can gas, right? We all know that, right? And he could get reckless. Losing that way. He's doing that, trying to get Ankalaev into that brawl by faking his being rocked. We all know what happened. But I think Ankalaev should weather the storm, mind his P's and Q's. He knows what Kutalaba is going to bring to the table. I think he'd get maybe a second round TKO, or it could go to decision. He could just, like I said, mind his P's and Q's. Just show his overall better skills. Let's just talk about the main fight, guys. Khabib versus Gaethje. What needs to be said? We all know we know about this. 12-0 in the UFC. Khabib, right? Combat sambo, right? Consistent game plan. That's the thing. He has a game plan. We know what it is. He still gets it done. Doesn't matter because he doesn't stride from it, right? He shoots low to the ankle and wants to get you against the fence. That's the main thing. Even Gaethje was saying in interviews, he's I'm just going to try to stay off the fence. They're both giving up their game plans. We all know what they want to do, right? Gaethje, he's reinvented himself though, right? Man, that guy Trevor Whitman, the coach really helped him. And he listens. He's listening like a sponge. He makes those adjustments. We saw what he did against Tony Ferguson, right? Oh man, but the thing is, it's just different. I think and I remember I took Gaethje. A lot of people were saying, "Oh no, Tony's gonna get it. Tony never gets knocked out." I didn't. I thought, no, I took Gaethje in that. I thought it matched it up. I was watching their fights, reviewing tape, and I like Tony a lot. But I remember I took Gaethje in that. Yeah, he did well. Look at that. But the power, it's just different though. Going against Khabib, man, the wrestling obviously from Gaethje that he never uses. He fell in love with his hands, right? And who knows? Maybe he's just not that kind of. He doesn't have the same pressure, right? He's not he can't use it that way. Maybe it takes out his cardio because you see him as he's striking. He likes to reset, breathes heavy. He likes to manage his cardio in a good way, right? So I think wrestling too much, it drains you, right? So I think Gaethje will maybe use it though, of course, to, defensively. Right, to defend takedowns, maybe use them to scramble, get back up to his feet. But I think, look, eventually it's gonna be hard to do. Okay, and Gaethje does get hit too. I think, when you use the takedowns, it sets up those kind of crazy sloppy flying jabs that that Khabib does. And I know he's gotten a little better. That he's kind of refined it. I mean, DC's worked on his jab with him and stuff. And but you know, I think Gaethje's low kicks, of course. What I mean, we all know that, right? They're great, right? It's like he's like the second coming of Aldo or something, right? Just like, but I feel like we all know Khabib's just gonna get it done, man. Khabib's gonna wrestle him, take him deep waters. At least he has to really just mind it. He's gonna be really careful in that first round. See what Gaethje's gonna do. Eventually, just wear on him. He's gonna get it. I mean, look Poirier. If Poirier, look how Poirier looked, right? And, you know, Gaethje's not going to try to sub Khabib, right? It's just, guys, that's how I feel. So, like I said, Kenney, Volkov, Khabib, Ankalaev, Murphy. I don't want to talk about these fights too much. This is where I'm leaning, looking at the tape. Good luck, guys. Bet wisely. Have fun.